Hello everyone, my name is Sogand Shahmohammadi and I'm a PhD candidate at Lyrid from University of Sherbrooke. Today I'm going to share with you the results from the first phase of my project recently published in the Journal of Sustainable Production and Consumption. This study is titled as Unveiling the Potential for Decarbonization of the Building Sector, a comparative study of technological and non-technological low-carbon strategies. As a starting point, the building sector accounted for 28% of operational and 9% of embodied carbon emissions. And there is a growing focus on mitigating embodied carbon emissions as they increase with declining operational emissions. To this end, there are two groups of building mitigation strategies. First, we have technological ones such as using low carbon materials that are the main focus of the literature. And then we have non-technological strategies that mainly concentrate on resident behavior and lifestyle changes. And unlike the first group, non-technological strategies are underexplored because of the challenges involved in evaluating their indirect impact and potential trade-offs. So these raise this question: can technological strategies alone drive the decarbonization of buildings, or are non-technological strategies also essential? To answer this question, we conducted a comparative assessment between non-technological and technological strategies. First, we defined a baseline scenario as a reference for this comparison, which was a typical single-family house in Montreal. Then we selected three technological scenarios specifically for their potential to reduce embodied carbon emissions. These scenarios were using low-carbon materials, using recycled content materials, and reducing energy by using envelope energy retrofit methods. From non-technological perspective, we focus on two scenarios. First, we had changing resident behavior, which was the most common non-technological strategy, and then we had sharing economy, which we named it as the adaptation scenario in our study, and it has the highest GHG reduction potential among non-technological solutions according to the literature. And here adaptation means transforming the interior design of the house to accommodate other households beside the primary one. And at the next step, considering the importance of decarbonizing existing buildings, we evaluated how combining the defined adaptation and retrofitting scenarios can reduce the environmental impacts of the case study house. This is because both strategies focus on existing houses. And then we assess the mitigation potential of these scenarios by life cycle assessment. Here are the results. In this slide, I only present the results for damage level and midpoint impact categories related to ecosystem quality. You can find other figures in the paper. Here we can see the non-technological behavioral scenario, which is bar number 5, showed similar to better performance than the technological scenarios in almost all impact categories. And in particular, the adaptation scenario outperformed the other scenarios by up to 50% at midpoint and 41% at damage level. And this high efficiency comes from enhancing the utilization of space achieved through an increase in the number of occupants per floor area. And regarding combining scenarios, which is bar number 7, we can see it achieved up to 8% greater environmental benefits than the adaptation scenario. In conclusion, there are three key takeaways from this study. First, the promising potential of non-technological strategies are currently overlooked in the building sector. However, their implementation requires fewer resources and less energy than technological changes. Second, adaptation scenario, the non-technological strategy, can potentially have pivotal role in decarbonization of the existing buildings, as it surpasses retrofitting in environmental efficiency, which is the leading technological mitigation strategy for existing buildings. And lastly, combining the adaptation scenario and retrofitting can effectively bring existing buildings upfront and lead to build less, which is considered as the most efficient strategy for eliminating embodied carbon emissions. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to dive deeper into this research, I invite you to visit the Journal of Sustainable Production and Consumption webpage for more details. And finally, if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe in our YouTube channel, Read Lab. Thank you.